Hey everyone, it's time for part 6 of my adoption story. So, there's been a few times throughout my life that I tried searching for my biological family. Um, Once in high school, I searched in secret without telling anybody. And now, mind you, this was back at the birth of the internet, dial-up days. But I tried searching how to get like adoption records. I searched for like possible birth announcements from where I was born, like the hospital or whatever. And of course, with no luck because there really wasn't that much information out there back then. So after that, I didn't search again for many years until I was an adult. And it was in like my late 20s, early 30s, had been my early 30s. Because I'm pretty sure my second son was born. I decided to try again, and I found a website called, back then it was called iwasadopted.com. I think it's just called adopted.com now. So on that website, I set up a profile that had my birth date, the town and the hospital that I was born in. And then I wrote in there, like in the little description part, that I was only looking for medical information at that point, that, I wasn't looking for a relationship if it was not wanted. I had no expectations. And, if they wanted to meet, that was fine. But if not, that was okay too. But just please give me the decency to give me medical background. Because I don't know about how they do it now, but back then, you don't get medical information with a closed adoption. You don't get a medical history. So I had no idea. And I searched on that website for probably about 2 or 3 months. I paid for a subscription so that I could have access to everything. And, like some hits came up that were similar, but none of them were my biological family. It was either like a different race or different, ended up like they didn't have the full information on there, and it ended up being like not even in the right state, So after a few months, I basically gave up and thought, well, they don't want to be found. And basically I just had to kind of make peace with that. But my story does not end there. So stay tuned for part 7.